Welcome to your Audio 2 Cert Zoom H4N. Get up, head to the locker, and grab your audio bag, which is also called the Zoom bag. Go over to the batteries section and the AA batteries, and you're going to pick up 2 rechargeable AA's. Head into the office, get your binder for your class period, look for your table color, and make sure you get the card that says A for audio. Now you need to unload the bag. I'm going to go ahead and pull everything out so that I can show you everything that's in there. This here is on the case you're going to find the inventory sheet. That's the Zoom bag. This is the H4N, that is that equipment, recording equipment. The H4N case, the battery back, the audio recording device, headphones, the splitter that goes on the headphones so that we can hook up to if we need to, and the 25-foot XLR cord. Since we will not be needing the 25-foot XLR cord or the audio recording device, I'm going to go ahead and put those back in the bag so that they don't get lost. If you keep everything in its place, then you have less chance of losing it. I'm going to take the H4N out of its case and put the case in the bag as well so it doesn't get lost. Removing the back panel, I'm going to take the ribbon, move it out of the way, and then put the batteries in. I want to make sure that the ribbon is under the batteries because that will allow me to eject them easier later. Now I'm going to put in the SD card on the right hand side. Label up, just slide it in and click it until it stays. Shut the door. On the left side, up top is for the remote. The first hole is the remote. The second one is for the headphones. There's a headphone picture there. So just plug your headphones in there. And to turn it on, we're going to hold that button down for a moment until we see the screen open up with the big Z. All right, there is our welcome screen. That is the home screen. A couple things we need to do. First of all, we're going to change the folder. There's folder and a few other things. The only one you need is the folder. Click that, and you're going to see on the top right, there is a scroll wheel. Scroll that wheel up or down, and you're going to choose the folder that matches your period number. So if you're third period, you're going to choose folder 3. Now we're going to check the battery level. Make sure that it has enough battery that you can do your job efficiently. If it's a little low, you can either change them or grab some extra ones for your pocket. Over on the bottom left, you're going to see a red light that is either going to say mic or 1-2. So mic, the 1-2 designates the area on the bottom for XLR cords. The mic is for the microphone up top. So you have your choice. You can either use the one up top, or if you plug in XLR cords, they go in the bottom. You would change that accordingly. Now we want to see if we have sound. So let's put on our headphones, and you're going to click that red button that says record. It should be flashing red. It should not be a solid red yet. That flashing red is going to designate the bouncy bouncies. Okay? Snap your fingers up top to see if you are getting that noise. If you see the bouncy bouncies go all the way up, then you are using the right microphone. If you do not see the bouncy bouncies, then double check your settings. You're probably set on the wrong mic. Always snap your fingers in front of the mic to make sure that you are recording the one you actually want. The goal is to get those bouncy bouncies as high as you possibly can without clipping. You don't want to go all the way to the end because that will distort, but you want to get as close as you can. So you will use the right hand button that says record level to help make sure that you get the best sound possible. To actually record, you're going to click that record button again so that it's a solid red. You know you're recording when it's a solid red and the numbers up top are actually moving. If they are not moving, then you are not recording. To stop, hit the little square that says stop. If you see the ST1, STE down below with the number, that is your file number. It might be handy to put on your clapperboard. When you're done recording, hold that button down until the screen says goodbye. When it's gone, you can unplug your headphones and take out your SD card. To put the items away, go ahead, take off the back and take the batteries out by pulling the ribbon. Be careful, they will jump out on you. Replace the back and put it back in its hard case to protect it. Make sure you do your inventory. Lightly wrap the headphones. Don't make them too hard, just nice and easy. Make sure your splitter's there because your inventory will ask for it. And then put everything back nice and neat and back into the locker. To charge the AA batteries, you're going to put them in the charger and push it down until it clicks, and making sure that the icons are charging. Now we need to get the footage from the SD card to your computer. So log into the computer, and on the back you're going to see the SD card reader. Put the SD card in, the only slot that it will fit into, gently, and then turn it back around. You're going to see a little icon pop up. That icon is your SD card. Double click on that icon and that's going to open up a window. Choose stereo and then the folder that you chose for your class. Highlight the files that you want and drag them to your desktop. Once the transfer has been completed, you can close that window, and then you're going to drag the icon down to the little trash can. That is how you eject the card. Always eject the card before you take it out. Pull it down to the trash can. Once the icon disappears, then you can take the SD card out and put it back in the binder in the office. And there you go. There are your audio files. To pass this certification, you will need to use the H4N and record a children's joke using the omnidirectional H4N mic. Good luck and have fun!